It's not just for cutting rafters, but I think it's a tool that everyone should have. But it has a 90-degree angle right here and a 45-degree angle right here. If you look at the bottom of the square, there's this lip right here.
Right.
It's actually a protractor too. And right here is a pivot point. So if I hold my square tight to the edge and I swing it, these measurements right here are degrees. So if I swing it like this, I've got 50, and if I stop right there, for example, there's 22 and a half. Mark that right there. That angle will be 22 and a half degrees off of that. I use it a lot for framing, and let's say I want to frame a wall and I want the studs to be 16 inches on center. So I just go along and I mark my stud, all right, and I put an X where I want the stud to go.
Yep.
But I also want to make sure that I have a square line across the stud, so I hold my square on there
Sure.
and I mark it like that. All right, so now let's say I want to put another stud beside this one. Let's say I want to do a double stud or a jack stud. On this edge of the speed square, there's other marking increments. This is 1 inch from the edge. This is 1.5 inches from the edge. This is 2 inches from the edge. Well, I know that a stud is 1.5 inches thick, so I slide this over, put it on my 1.5 inch mark. All right, so now that's my jack stud, and it's going to go right there, 1.5 inches from this edge. Well, this diamond right here is at 3.5 inches. That's the width of a 2x4. If I put my pencil in there and I drag it, keeping the square tight to the edge over here,
Yes.
I have a nice straight line that's 3.5 inches from this edge.
So as if you laid a 2x4 on the flat right there.
Right. Now let's say I wanted to scribe a line down the edge, and I wanted it to be 1 inch or 1.5 inches or 2 inches from this edge. I put my pencil in this notch right here, and I drag the square down the edge, and I have a straight line that's 2 inches from this edge that I could rip off a piece, or I could put something on that line. I can use it as a guide. If I want to cut a straight line with my saw, I can draw the line. I can then take my saw, put my saw blade on my line, bring the speed square over, hold it tightly against the edge. Now I have a nice square, straight cut.